Thank you, Jen.
Sure.
First, just on Ukraine.
Yeah.
Over the past 72 hours or so, there have been a series of announcements that have come on aiding Ukraine or punishing Russia. But it has appeared that Europe has taken the lead on many of these announcements, and I can go through a few of them if you want. But the brunt of my question is, whether you can explain whether there's a deliberate strategy right now in this moment to have Europeans and European nations and European leaders being the ones out front on punishing Russia or supporting Ukraine.
Well, I would say first that the SWIFT banking system is a European system. So in terms of the steps that would be taken, it would be only natural for those steps to be taken or announced by them. It is something we have clearly been long open to, but I just wanted to state that from the beginning. I would also say that the president in the United States has been leading this effort around the world and building this coalition, which includes many countries in Europe, but also many from other parts of the world, in standing up to President Putin and standing up to the aggression and the invasion of Ukraine. And so all of this coordinated action did not happen by accident. It wouldn't have happened without the president's efforts, the president's time he spent on diplomacy, the time of our national security team, the order of announcements, and how that has gone. I would not overread into that, because we would not be here had the president not been leading this effort around the world for months.
I think you just saw, over the weekend in particular, this sort of onslaught of news and sort of a changing posture in Europe, and the president was not present at all in the sort of, living rooms of the American people. We were seeing newscasts of these vacuum bombs and whatnot, but no sort of visual image of the president doing the kind of behind-the-scenes leadership that you just described. And I do wonder if that is on purpose or if that just happens to be the way the schedule worked.
Well, the president was at a memorial service for a family member yesterday, and he was with the family on Saturday. And so that was his priority this weekend, or one of his priorities this weekend. He also, though, engaged in a meeting with his national security team, and I think you saw him quite visible last week and again today. Well, I guess you know about his call he had today, and you will continue to, in the days ahead, lead the world in not only building the coalition, but pushing for agreement and a coordinated effort to hold Russia accountable. So I would say this weekend he had some personal family reasons, an important one, memorial service for a family member, as to why he was not giving a speech yesterday, but he is somebody who has been leading this effort behind the scenes for months.